Hey, good morning. Yes, I'm back, and I'm looking at Ellinoora and Ed Sheeran. It was big, big news here in Finland, so I wanted to cover it at least briefly because, yeah, they had her on the news, and she was there talking about how she met Ed Sheeran and how her producer or whoever got a hold of him, and they decided to work together on a song. Yeah, it all sounded so innocent and so good. And the song just came out just recently where she's on there. It's the two-step together. And to me, honestly, it doesn't even seem like she's ever met the guy. The way I'm seeing it, there's no pictures together, but hey, what do I know, right? So I'm just wondering if they ever met. Sure, we can wonder that, but we'll never know, honestly, because this is the story and she's sticking to it. And we all know who Ed Sheeran is. I don't think I need to go down that road, but sure, let's take a really quick look at Ed Sheeran. He signed with Asylum. Asylum is now Warner Music Group, just so you're aware, and that's where it's all going to make sense here. And there's only three groups out there, three organizations producing all the music. And just so you know, Capital Christian Music Group, yeah, it falls under Universal Music Group. Since 2013. Yeah, that's great, right? Oh, yeah, sure. That's why I like to call them the corrupt Christian music, but that's a whole other story. Back to this story at hand. So Ed Sheeran, we all know, yeah, he was even a part of the Global Citizen. So you are clearly seeing and understanding who he is, right? At least most here. But of course, he's got his badges and ketchup commercials and of all the other signs and symbols that you can see, winning awards and everything else. So I don't need to say much. He's even coming to Finland this summer, and yeah, they've even sold out at least for Saturday. Woohoo! Not going. But anyway, he's been seen with all the other celebrities, of course, the musicians, yeah, Taylor Swift, yeah, Beyonce. Do I really need to go through this? Eminem, the list goes on and on. I'm not going to even share more. We all know who he is. He's been on all the TV shows, yeah, singing along. It sounds so great. Bear with me if this is all new information to you, because there's a lot underneath that you don't really understand. But let's get back on track here, because honestly, we're looking at Ellinoora. And seeing this picture right here really bothers me. Really, truly does. Because the first thing that goes through my mind is you're going to regret some of these things when you get older, especially the pictures you chose. And I hope this really gets to her and she listens and watches this, because I really want to speak to her. We need to pray for these people. Ellinoora and Ed Sheeran, yeah, so they produced the song together. That's what she said in the news. She's been on all kinds of shows. Look, I don't even know anything about this girl. She hasn't been around long, but she's done concerts. You can see right here. Yeah, she has done her CDs. It's called the Pink Revolution. Apparently that was a big thing with her. Right away she's pointing at the one eye and sticking out her tongue in a very bizarre way. But she also is a part of Warner Music. So, that makes a lot of sense, right? Absolutely. Their organizations, they are there to lift the new generation up. That's what they do. So they bring on the famous people to lift up the new ones, and that's how it keeps going round and round. But she was on The Voice of Finland, and that's where she made it big, apparently, and that's how the story goes. Her main CDs are right here. Honestly, she's a little bit in the Alice in Wonderland kind of like fog. And she's been seen with other people. Like Juha Tapio. If he's new to you or you are not aware, I did a video on him. I'll see if it's still up. I'm not sure. But I started digging when I saw him with the cancer, ribbon. And it was everywhere. It was in the grocery stores and all over. And some people said, he's kind of like a Christian, but he's not. And I saw his CD with the eye. And it reminded me of Toby Mac. And that's where I put the two kind of like in the same box. Yeah, there are, you have no idea who these people are unless you really start researching even the one eye symbolism. Because you see it everywhere, even with her, right there. You see her holding her hands. She's a beautiful woman. Her hands are crossed though, so first thing that goes through my mind is, it is a symbol of the Freemason. I'm just saying. Oh, she's got, her Alice in Wonderland kick going with the rabbit and everything else. Very bizarre. But what did I notice in Facebook, right? She's promoting herself a lot. It's sad. Honestly, it's sad. She's in every magazine and all kinds of things, but are you noticing anything in these particular pictures right here? Maybe the Baphomet star behind her wearing the Mickey Mouse ears, kind of like Esther Houston in my videos on her. Yeah, maybe it's the 113 again. Or the middle finger in the middle picture right there. I mean, there's so much, even in just those pictures alone. And there she is again, sticking out her tongue. Sure, it's fun to have pictures and do silly pictures with friends, but and yeah, the photo that they show in the song Two Step with Ed Sheeran, or should I say Ed Sheeran, that has a little bit of Ellinoora in it, however you want to say it. You can look at the lyrics. Two Steppin' sounds great, and actually was a very interesting song. Nothing crazy in the lyrics. Nothing crazy. Someone's opinion is, I'm just lucky. Yeah, but you don't remember that success and loss go hand in hand. And I want to remind you, Ellinoora, of that exactly. A lot of things go hand in hand. You need to know right from wrong. There's good and evil in this world. And here, this is where it starts to get even more bizarre, in my opinion. The body does not work and the mind malfunctions, she sings. I guess one can live in so many ways as she's doing this dance. It kind of reminded me of Madonna doing the Egyptian dance, right? But then you see her here. The flying dinosaurs, they call it, but she's in a bird cage. She's in a cage. You realize what that is. If you do not realize what that is, let me just share really quickly this right here. Humans stuck in bird cages is a reoccurrent symbol to identify MK slaves in popular culture. Many artists are seen in these cages, I'm just saying. But this is the one I think you also need to see, and where it really brings it all home for me. So very bizarre, right? I wanted to slow it down for you guys, but honestly, I'll probably have this taken down. I'm going to have to see what will happen with that. But just so you know what it meant on her arm, naratot, it means the B word, right? Just unbelievable. But yeah, she's been seen in even singing in this commercial, and I thought it was quite touching and moving. It's a Fatser commercial. There's a couple there, they coincidentally meet by chance, and it was quite touching. They are separated for a while, and then they meet up again and are in love all over again. Watch it if you'd like. You don't need to understand the words. It is quite nice. But yeah, I think it is a wasted youth. You don't understand how much symbolism there is around this girl. So you already know that she is fully invested in this. She probably does not realize herself what she's gotten herself into. I don't know. But all I can say is we don't know Jack. We don't know anything about her. We don't know how deep she is. We don't know her. That's right. We don't know you even, Ariana Grande. All we can do is pray for you, because honestly, I believe that many have sold their souls to the devil. And you don't know where she is at, where this girl is at this current time. All we can do is pray for them and hope that God can reach them. But many have gone too deep. Many. And you can see clearly all the symbolism all around her. Clear as day. I don't need to go over them. It's clear. And it's just sad. Sad to see. Sad to see this. And it's okay if you don't know any of this symbolism, because I don't know a lot either. I share with what I know. All I can say is keep testing and keep researching everything. Because if you lack knowledge and understanding, all you need to do is pray and ask God. He will give it gladly to anyone who asks. And the thing to understand most is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. So that's where I have to stand and always remind everyone that Jesus is the only way. He is the only way to the Father. Just had to look at that. It was the biggest news here in Finland. Everyone was talking about it. Ellinoora. So I hope that was brought some kind of understanding for some out there, and hopefully you will not listen or trust and just follow these people blindly. That's all I can say, and all we can do is pray for them. All right, have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day. We'll catch you guys here again Monday. Till then, have a good one.